Hello, this is Grandma's Gone Gaming. I'm bringing you my build for the July 2018 base race by Ed Case of TheMobCave. Well, it's my build, but his base race. And we are in the base that we used during that time. And let's see, I need to go north from here over to these Savannah Hills to where I found a hilltop that I decided would be good for building. And here we are coming in and seeing the tower. This is supposedly a Victorian house. It's I have a floor plan for it, an actual old floor plan, and I'm going to actually use it to build in my Sims 4 game, which will be a lot more successful than this one. And I had to really scale it down and not, it was hard to get in here and use the blocks that we needed, and still kind of give it a little bit of an elegance. I don't know. I hope I succeeded a little bit anyway. It was fun. We have a quartz pathway coming up here. I use a lot of the quartz because it really brightened it up and there was so many dark things. So inside of the Victorian mansion, I used the dark oak planks for pretty much everything, other than using the observer blocks for the pillars, which worked out pretty well, I think. And that's also a chimney. In the kitchen here, we have a kitchen with a cauldron and furnaces, and so sink and furnaces, ovens. Piece of pie. Somebody left a piece of pie out. And this is it's just the ruined blocks. And quartz. This is the piston. Representative of the piston that we could use more of, and I never did. So this is just seating and a little step up here. In here, now I may have made a mistake in doing this. I used 15 of the 16 note blocks for this, and you can actually place things on them if you shift click. I was thinking of maybe trying to make it a song out of it, but I really just don't have the expertise to do it. I've done a little bit of work with it. My daughter really works really well with it. But anyway, yeah, they're the note blocks. 15 of them are there, and underneath them is some of the gravel, all but one piece of the gravel. And here's our collection chest. If this is chosen, Ed may have to take those out and put something else. I don't know if it'll work to hold the blocks. Anyway, out this door. Now my whole foundation, except for right here at this part, even this part here is, but this part isn't. I ran out of the polished andesite, and I had stone that I could use, so this is like the patio, and somebody messed up. And so in here we have the library, and you could sit here and read. So that's all this is for. Just a little bit of use of that tower. And this is the quartz that's made into the chiseled quartz, which all of it is different in 1.13. It's different names, and I think some different looks. I'm not sure. These are our 4 iron bars, and they go real well with the stained glass that we also had to make, the black stained glass. So that's there, and I used all of the gray terracotta, which in this, I'm in Soartex, aren't I? I'll change it here in just a second so you can see what it looks like in vanilla. But the grays, that's gray and that's gray. That looks more like brown to me, but we'll go look at that again in a minute. Alliums, oxide daisies. We do have a gate on the fence here. This is where I used the cobblestone walls. I used cobblestone. I made cobblestone walls out of every bit of it, and I used those for the foundation under here, which kind of looks like, crawl space. I don't know. It's lit underneath there because there is a one high space, and baby zombies can spawn underneath there. So I did do lighting under there, and I don't think I did any under here. Probably should have, but I think there is a light in the floor of that one, which is okay. All of our birch leaves are here with the spruce blocks. I only needed to use one of those, but I made all of and then there's some lighting here. I should stop interrupting my sentences. I used spruce logs for all of the tree trunks, and then I just put the birch leaves on it. Yeah, in here also there is a note block here. Now I placed that door on there by using shift, so I'm not sure how Ed does the hanging stuff that he puts on our our display. But anyway, this is like a welcome mat here. It doesn't do anything because there's an object on it. So anyway, that's there. So the house itself is very simple. And then up here on the roof, I just used more of the dark oak and the quartz. And here are the lanterns, the lamps that we had to get. And down here, this I guess is the bell. I thought about I should put that like for the doormat and put a note block up here, but by then I was done. And this is all wide open here. You could actually go in here like this, which you don't probably want to. These have windows in them. That has a window in it. That has a window in it. All I think I got all the windows in. Don't think you can fly in through anywhere. These were high, but then the display in there was blocking it, so I just made them short on that side. And I couldn't think of anything to do with the with those, so I did the terracotta, and that works for a nice kind of a brick look fence, and it has the same kind of contrast that the house has, so I think it did all right. Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's not kind of what I wanted, but it's better than what I actually thought I was going to get. Okay, I really like what the observer blocks do. I know that they're not being used for what they're supposed to be used for, but they really make a nice column. All right, so let's go away for just a second, and then we'll come back in vanilla, and you'll see how it looks. Okay, and here we are in vanilla, which really isn't too bad. It has a similar look. I like the chiseled look of the stone there, along and really the terracotta still does not look gray. It looks brown. Why? But anyway, oh yeah, and here is the red nether brick and the bricks block, and the last piece of gravel in the bottom of the blue water, which is made more blue because it has the blue concrete underneath. It's the only place I could think of to use it because it just didn't blend with all the other colors. So yeah, I like the oxeye daisies and the alliums. They kind of made again another little bit of a contrast. The rest of it looks pretty much the same up here. And the observer blocks actually look very much the same. They didn't change much to make them for Soartex. They just, and the doors don't have any windows. I have windows in all of my doors, and I've remade all the Soartex doors. Oh, this was not supposed to be here, so we'll get that out. I had started to make a hole up into the roof, and I decided I was just going to make one floor. Yeah, so that is actually the, you know what, that would look better actually if it weren't there, but it has to be on the outside. So that is, I don't know what that is. Is there any way we could just cover that up? Let me go back outside and look at that. Might make a little change there. Go around over here and see, because I think that shows up over here. No, it doesn't. Of course, it's on the inside. We will just change that real quickly. I wasn't going to put the other wing on there. That's what it was. Yeah, so we'll pick up some dark oak blocks here, planks, and put those in instead of this. We'll leave the one that's in there because they could be as many as I want. That's better. That looks a lot. Oh, and it would. Oh, that one. No, that's still all right though. We're gonna replace those also. Maybe we should put a window there then. That would be kind of cool. Why don't we just put a window right here and get some of the glass? And that's the gray stain. Was it gray stain or black? I think it's black. I can't even remember. Well, let me look at my list. Black glass pane, yeah. Okay. Oh, so hard to see. And that's in 2. I can't see any of that stuff. All right. Oh, wait. There is already glass there. Okay. And we'll get rid of these things. Yeah, big picture window there. When you're sitting here, you can look out at the, let's see how it looks out here, out at the patio area. If I'm doing that, then I want to put stone in there too, because I don't have leeway to make any more, what do you call it, stone. Is that stone? Yeah. I can't tell the difference on most of the stuff in here. It really bothers me. Yeah, we'll just take out the extra observer block there. which I had to match up here. I should have made this longer, but that's okay. It works. It works. I'm fairly pleased with it. Yeah, there's the pillar, the corner pillar there, the chimney, and the corner pillar over here. It is what it is. It's been added on to, a couple times. It was really hard to get that roof the way I wanted it. It's so dark. I mean, even if I'd have been doing it in vanilla, it would have been just as bad, I think. Anyway, so there we are. We have a sort of a Victorian home. It's a very small Victorian home, but by the standards of what we needed for the base, it's okay. All right, so thanks for watching, and bye for now.